Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is super duper cold and I'm wearing my boyfriend's jumper and a roll neck underneath it. That is literally how cold it is in my house. I don't know if I'm the only one that has a really cold house or not. If I am, then I'm so glad that the rest of your houses are warm. So literally I have no idea how long I'm gonna be sat here for. Obviously I know by the time I've edited it will be shorter and stuff, but in the meantime just get yourself some comfy clothes on. I'm wearing comfortable clothes, I've got pajama trousers on. Get yourself a drink, that's the one thing that I didn't get. Get yourselves comfortable and just listen. Today I'm just doing a chatty video. I normally sit down and, you know, do makeup or something. I don't often sit down with you and talk to you and talk about certain things with you. So today I thought that I would do that. So basically the other day, I think it was the day before yesterday, so right now it's Friday, so it would have been Wednesday. Basically I went over to my Instagram. If you don't follow me then make sure you do. I will put it on the screen somewhere right about now, and basically what I did was I had a rant on my Insta stories. I had reasoning behind it. I won't go into detail about what exactly because it's actually not my business, but there is reasoning why I felt like I just had to have a rant. If you do not know, I can't insert them because I forgot to save the story. I was basically saying though how I pity people who do not know a good thing when they see it. Like relationships. If you're in a relationship or you're talking to someone and you treat them bad because you don't know how good you've got things, that is a really sad thing. Like, I really genuinely I pity those people, because the story at the end of the day will just be that the person that they're treating like rubbish, one day they will wake up and they will just think like, I don't deserve this, I can do better than this, and they're gonna just wake up and they're gonna walk away. Like, they're gonna be so done. And some people will walk away and choose to stay away. Then that leaves this person who didn't realize what they had until it was gone on their own. And I feel sorry for those kind of people, because basically what I'm trying to say is this person who doesn't know what they've got until it's gone is going to most likely, not all the time, but most likely end up by themselves, and that isn't nice. Like, when I say that I feel sorry for them, I'm not being horrible. Like, I don't mean it in an offensive way. So if anybody is watching this and they're taking offense, like if you're taking offense by that, I'm really sorry. Like, I genuinely do not mean to cause offense. All I'm saying is I genuinely do feel sorry for those people, because they will lose quite possibly, like potentially, the best things ever happened to them. The chance to be happy and live their happily ever after, if you like, no matter what that may be. Whether that is going traveling with the person they love, or getting married, having kids and getting a house or whatever with that person. Like, they really could potentially lose out on all of that with the person that they thought it was going to be. I don't really want to go too much into my personal life, but I have come this close to losing the person who I thought I would have everything with, and having that feeling that, like, oh my god, like I've now got to adapt to life without that person. Like, the person I thought I was going to spend my life with is now not going to be that person. Luckily it still is that person. Like, it was a close call, and obviously, like, that is James. We are now still together. It was a close call, but when you love somebody, you just gotta stick to that person, you know. So now I want to kind of go into what I mean exactly by, like, when I say that it's sad when somebody doesn't know what they've got until it's gone. What I mean by that is they don't necessarily treat that person the way they deserve to be treated. And this goes both ways, by the way. Like, this is not just aimed at like guys treating girls like crap. This is aimed at girls treating guys like crap too. It really does work both ways. It is a two-way street here. The way I see it is, you're with that person in the first place for a purpose, like for a reason, because you love them, surely. So why would you honestly want to make somebody that you love feel like they're not good enough, or feel like they are being an inconvenience in your schedule, if you like? You know, not returning texts, not returning calls, arranging to meet up and not following through with the plans, that kind of thing. Like, when somebody lets you down, it's really, really not a nice feeling at all, and it's actually heartbreaking, especially when it's that person that you never thought would let you down. When you put so much time and effort into a relationship, or into somebody who you think that you may have a relationship with in the near future, and it just doesn't happen because they can't be bothered to show that they actually do care about you, it's not great, is it really? It's just, it's the worst thing ever, because you feel so let down, and it's just such a bad feeling inside. I know that I'm getting really deep here, but this is genuinely something that I feel very, very strong about. I'm one of these people who, I just feel like if you love somebody, show them that you love them. What is wrong with that? Like, you're not any less of a person for showing somebody affection. If you're a guy and you feel too proud to show somebody that you love, that you love them, then that's actually really upsetting, because why shouldn't you? And like I say, it works both ways. So if you're a girl and you don't really show your boyfriend or girlfriend enough attention or affection, like, why not? Like, what's wrong with it? I really don't understand. Everyone is going to have a different opinion on this sort of thing. I know that. These are just my personal opinions. This is just the way that I see it personally, what goes through my head. The thing is, when you love someone and you don't show them that, there is every chance that that is going to make that person feel terrible. Like, it's going to give them feelings like they're not worth anything. They're inconvenient, they're annoying, they're stupid for loving you as much as they do, because they're not getting anything back. A relationship cannot be one-sided. It has to be both sides, 50-50, equal. I just think, like, if you love someone, tell them. If you care for somebody, show them. There aren't set things that you necessarily have to do to show them that you love them or care for them. Find your own way. Like, find your own things to do. Like, if you're in a relationship with somebody, chances are only you know that person, like, probably better than a lot of other people, in a different way to a lot of other people, you know? So come up with your own ways where you think, oh yeah, he or she might like that, so I'm going to do that. It will make them feel special. The other day, I was feeling really upset and down about some stuff, and James ordered some sweets, some flowers and some chocolates to my house, and it was a surprise, and it was so sweet. And it was just that little thing, like, little things like that, they just mean so much. They just go such a long way. The subject of mental health that I wanted to get onto, I feel like not showing somebody, like not showing your partner that you love them enough or care about them enough, can sometimes damage their mental health. It can sometimes damage their state of mind and alter the way that they think about themselves, and quite possibly everything else as well. I'm honestly sick of seeing people that I know who I really care about and love, and I know that they have hearts of just gold, just pure gold, and they have got so much love to give, and I'm just sick of seeing them get hurt at the hands of other people because they don't know how to treat them right. I know that if somebody genuinely doesn't know how to be in a relationship because maybe they haven't had one before, like, I get that, that's understandable, but try. Like, at least try. Don't be in a relationship with somebody if you're not willing to try and make them feel worthy, like make them feel loved by you. It can't be one-sided, and I am sick and tired of seeing this happen. Like, it happens all the time, and it's wrong in my mind. I really just don't like seeing people get hurt. It's not nice, and it's not cool. A lot of guys say treat them mean, keep them keen, but I swear to God, if somebody was like that towards me, goodbye. Like, boy, bye. I seriously do not think that it is cool to keep a girl hanging on, or like string a girl along and treat them mean. Like, it's not going to keep them keen at all. It's going to push them away and make them think that you're an absolute jerk. This has happened to one of my friends recently. Like, she really fell for this guy and he just had no idea. He seemed to have no idea about how to treat her right and how to treat her with the respect that she deserved, because she was giving it to him. She was giving him the respect that she thought that she should give him, like the respect that she thought he deserved. But he wasn't giving it back to her. And how is that fair? Because all it did was hurt her. Like, he was telling her that he loved her, but he hurt her. You don't hurt somebody that you love. I really think that people need to seriously be more careful with other people's feelings and the way that they're making other people feel. And just have more consideration in general for other people. I just feel like people need to seriously be more careful with how they treat other people. And actually, do you know what? Not even in relationships necessarily, like just relationships, friendships as well. Like, I have come across so many people, like myself, other people who have just had like seriously failing friendships. Like, you can be friends with somebody for a long time, or like be best friends with someone. You think that, oh my God, like, you're my best friend in the whole world, nothing is ever gonna separate us, we're gonna be best friends forever and we're gonna live together one day, like that kind of friendship. And then all of a sudden, for no apparent reason sometimes, you're just not friends anymore and you don't speak. That is another thing. Like, friendships require so much effort. I went to school with somebody who I am now really good friends with. Her name is Amy. She was like my best friend in secondary school, like for quite a lot of it as well. We were like sisters. Like, she wasn't just my friend, she was like my soulmate, as in a friend form kind of thing. Is that weird? But you guys know what I mean. We were so close to each other, and I went through a phase where I just kind of could not be bothered. Like, not just with her, but like, I couldn't be bothered with anyone. I know that sounds terrible, but I just went through a phase of just not talking to people, not making the effort with people like I should have been. So I actually lost touch with Amy for quite a while, and over the last couple of months we've got back in touch with each other, and which sounds crazy because it's not even like she lives far away. Like, she literally is a 5-minute drive from my house. Like, she's not far away at all. So it sounds mad, but we've recently got back in touch with each other anyway, and it's literally been like we haven't been apart. It's like we have just been friends all along, and in all honesty, that makes me feel terrible for not being bothered. Like, it makes me feel terrible for not putting in the effort that I should have, because to me that proves how much of a great friend she is. The fact that we went for a while without talking to each other and we meet up and everything's like normal, like, those are the best friendships ever. And it makes me feel sorry that I was like that, which is why now I put so much thought into the way I treat people and how much effort I put in with somebody. I really do try to be the best person that I can be towards anyone that I meet or come across or talk to. It's just come to my attention that this world is honestly full of people who just don't care about things anymore, and I think that that's so sad, and I think that we should care about things. Obviously there are a lot of things in the world that we should be concerned about that are happening right now, like saving the planet and all of that sort of stuff, but I really do think that we should start by just trying to take care of each other. What is the harm in that? It's like bullies. I've never understood bullies. I just don't get them. Like, what are you achieving by being horrible to somebody? I don't understand it. What would Fred over here achieve by calling Melanie fat? Like, what? I just don't get it. Why is Fred being horrible to Melanie? Why can't they just be friends? Do you know what I mean? What is wrong with that? I think the thing that is wrong with that is people are too judgy and people are too quick to jump to conclusions about things. But going back to relationships, honestly, I think people just really need to be careful how they treat somebody, because if you don't treat that person right, then eventually they're most probably going to get sick and tired of putting up with that kind of crap, and they're gonna want to just move on, and they're gonna want to explore the world and do different things, and they're gonna grow without you. Rather than you growing together, you're gonna grow apart. I've seen couples that I thought were gonna be together forever, if you like, and they've split up because they just don't grow together, because something fizzles out. And it really, I suppose it really depends on how much that person means to you and how much effort you put in order to make it not fizzle out, like to keep that flame going. Like, if you think about it, if you build a fire, you need to keep working on it to keep it alight, don't you? Otherwise it is literally just going to burn out eventually, and it's going to be nothing but a pile of coal and burnt rubbish, probably. If I have offended anybody by anything that I have said during this video, then I am genuinely sorry. That wasn't my intention. I didn't mean to come on here and just offend people. That's not what I'm about, in case you kind of didn't guess from the video. I just wanted to sit down because I've had a couple of things bug me recently, and I wanted to come and share with you guys. And I know that some people are probably going to watch this and think, what a pointless video, or like, what was the point in that kind of thing. But I'm really hoping that some of you as well are going to think, actually, do you know what? She made some pretty good points. And if that is going to be any kind of wake-up call to anybody and make them treat somebody better, or, you know, just take a little bit extra care, then that is good enough for me. That is just fulfilling the reason why I decided to sit down and do this video today. So I think that's pretty much everything that I just wanted to get off my chest and share with you. Just remember, it costs nothing to be kind to somebody, and you never know what's going on inside somebody's mind and how you're affecting them and how / if you're hurting them. But that is it, you guys. I think that's everything that I wanted to say. Thank you so much for watching. Again, I'm sorry if I caused any offence. Didn't mean to at all, but at the same time, I'm so glad if you're watching this and you have thought about anything, or you have agreed with anything that I have said, and if it's going to make any kind of positive impact. And I'm going to let you guys go now. It's Friday. I'm ready for some wine with my friends, and I will catch you guys in the next video. So, love ya!